Well, good morning to you and happy Wednesday. We're kicking off this morning with pretty foggy conditions across mainly the Willamette Valley, but the fog does extend further along the I-5 corridor into the Umpqua Basin. But we're going to be looking for the wet and rainy conditions really trying to settle in along the central coast tonight. But cooler air is also going to be moving in once we see this front push through. That's going to bring us that chance of rain. But checking out the foggy conditions, we've got the lowest visibility in Eugene this morning. So currently visibility at 1/4 of a mile. That is very dense fog. Similar story in Corvallis at 3/4 of a mile. Roseburg 1.5 miles. You can see how that's just extending along our I-5 corridor. So if you're getting out this morning, about to take off for work, keep the low beams on. In my opinion, I would leave the house a few minutes earlier if you are dealing with these very foggy conditions. Also, if you're out on that morning run, which temperatures are very mild and very pleasant to be out on, again, have the reflectors on or at least a headlight on so anybody that's on their way to work can see you on the roads. Now, temperatures are going to be warming up actually quite a bit to the low 60s today, and that's because, again, warm air is being pushed in. Now, I will say these are running about 5 to 7 degrees above average for us, but cooler temperatures are looking to stretch in as we look towards the later parts of our forecast. Now, we've been talking about the rain. The clouds are going to be moving in, so I definitely don't think you need the sunglasses or the hat today. But what we're going to see are those chances for a few passing showers. So really, I don't think it's necessary to have that umbrella packed with you. It's not going to be the end of the world if you forget it. But the Central Coast going to be the spot that actually gets the most rain, and it's really just going to be hanging right along that coastline because this is the atmospheric river that's actually bringing a lot more rain further to the south. So it's not looking like we're going to get extremely wet conditions, but we have the possibility for a few stray showers really heading out the door tomorrow morning. And those could be, again, moving in at times tomorrow. So tomorrow, still definitely not even looking like a washout, but you just might want the raincoat if you get caught in one of these passing showers. Now, I really think we're going to see the best coverage extending past our Friday and past our Saturday. So we have the chance of the showers tomorrow, but Sunday really looks to be the day where we add to these rain totals, because you see in the next 7 days, we're expecting to get maybe an inch of rain across portions of area, but the Cascades really between 2 to 3, and that doesn't seem right with how the forecast is looking at the moment. But this is going to come Sunday, and that's also when we can get that snow accumulation along the Cascades, and this is going to come from a front pushing all that rain in as we look towards our Sunday and then also into our Monday. So the full forecast, again, some showers today along the central coast, but the best coverage by Sunday, and that's when we get the cooler temperatures as well. You can see by Sunday, mid-50s and low 50s for the Umpqua Basin, but low 60s today with a chance of a passing shower. And when we get that cold front by Sunday, that's when we're going to get the snow starting to move back into the Cascades, and temperatures take that dive into the 30s by Monday. But low mid-50s for the Cascades today, and for the Willamette Valley today, we've got pretty misty conditions out the door with the dense fog, of course, but low 60s in the forecast for today. But the rain moves in by the end of the weekend, really.